just wanted to say that the reports we've been getting is that no one's going to call this race until at least 10 o'clock, maybe running on towards 11 o'clock. Senator Chafee is upstairs with his whole family. He's watching the results. He's enormously gratified at the size of the crowd that's turned out here. And we will just take it a step at a time from here. Senator Chafee asked me to tell everyone down here how grateful he and Stephanie and his family are that there are so many people here, so many supporters, and waiting, and willing to wait as long as you're waiting. We now lead by 8,000 votes. There are fewer than 10 precincts left to report. The mail ballots have already been counted but not added into the totals. So our understanding is that the TV stations are going to hold up a bit longer, as well as Associated Press, in making any official call, and we have yet to hear it from Mr. Robitaille. Although, I don't know. Channel 12 just called the race for us.
Is won in the 1st Congressional District. Jim Langevin's been re-elected in the 2nd Congressional District. Angel Tavares. And each of these men have pioneered in their own way, and Rhode Island has elected its first independent governor. Roger Williams will be proud. This is a special place we live in. And speaking of Roger Williams, as we all know, in the Charter of 1663, which Roger Williams procured, unprecedented freedoms were granted to our colony in what was called a lively experiment. And then we lived up to that lively experiment. We were the first colony to disavow our allegiance to the crown. The last colony to ratify the Constitution until we got the freedoms we already had in the Bill of Rights. Samuel Slater, of course, on the banks of the Blackstone River, started the Industrial Revolution. And in 1904, the independent man was put on top of the State House. We all know what a special place this is. We also know the challenges we now face. High unemployment, daunting budget deficits, high foreclosures. But ultimately, what this election was about was honesty. The honesty to say how we are going to pay for a civil society and a public education system. And a civil society means a fair safety net, humane prisons, clean parks, good roads and bridges, swift and fair judicial proceedings, and yes, no 7-hour waits at DMV. And we have to pay for a public education system. We have to maintain our buildings. Very importantly, have the best instructors. So yes, this election was about the honesty to say how we are going to pay for a civil society and a public education system. I'm very grateful to all the Rhode Island people. You've given me your vote, and I give you my word. be honest with you, I will always listen to you, and I will always do what I believe is right for Rhode Island.
Thank you.
We all know that our challenges are great and our obstacles are many. But I promise you, we will build an economy so that every hard-working Rhode Islander can earn a living through the dignity of work. Our great state will lead again, and our independence will be a source of our strength and the key to our future success. Rhode Island's best days are still ahead of us, and tonight we begin that journey to a better future. I'd like to extend the congratulations to the General Assembly candidates who have been elected. Particularly to Speaker Fox and President Piva-Weed and all the leaders and committee chairs. I look forward to working with you. Thank the other candidates who ran for governor. There were 6 other candidates who ran for governor. We all worked really hard in this campaign. And in particular, the 4 of us, Frank Caprio, Ken Block, and John Robitaille, we went to so many events together. I extend my appreciation for all